The T-Quest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino. El Nino. Hey you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What up?
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level?
Hell yeah!
GLM Designs can help you with just that.
Word?
From laptop skins,
You lying?
promotional flyers,
Yo, son!
promo videos,
I need that!
OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds,
Hey, yo, let me get that!
professional one-sheets, and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our
I'm on it
website,
right now!
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
Mic check. Let's get this.
How about now? Now?
Sound right. I can hear you. So,
Good. So, technical difficulties in the beginning, but we are here now, and that's all that truly matters. Once again, it's your girl T-Quest. You're tuning into the T-Quest Show with DJ El Nino. Like I was trying to say earlier, there's always usually a guest on our show. We have some fun with them.
we don't need no guests.
You right, we don't need no guests. But we get into their story, we talk about their products or their music or whatever, and it's always a fun thing. So, sometimes it's great to interview people, and then on the other side, thank you so much, it's great to be interviewed. Because just like they like to have the opportunity to tell their story and tell people what they got going on business-wise, personally, we like to do the same thing. So once in a while, I'll link up with some other radio personalities and podcasters and, let them know that we're open to being on their platforms, right? Because at the end of the day, everything that I do, I try to support everyone in those same fields. Same thing like DJ El Nino, he does the same thing, So when it comes to podcasting, I don't just like doing podcasting, but I actually listen to some too. And what's some podcasts that you actually enjoy listening to personally?
Personally, I listen to Joe Biden's joint. Nori, Matt Hoffa. I listen to his. Those are currently probably my top 3 that I listen to.
Okay. Me, personally, I definitely enjoy The Breakfast Club. I tapped in recently to Nappy Boy Radio with T-Pain. I do like Drinking Champs. Joe Budden's very informative. So there's multiple ones. Even some independent ones I definitely enjoy, and like I was stating, so recently, before I did a run by myself on different platforms, and it was fun being on the other side, definitely seeing what other podcasters and radio personalities do, because we're all different, like every occupation, and there was some technical difficulties here and there, and I'm just like, okay, everyone can't be perfect, everyone is not a veteran, so I get it, but at the end of the day, some of my personal experiences wasn't the best. And then recently, Nino and I have been on a couple of podcasts, and overall, some of them get decent grades, but the experience wasn't the greatest. Do you agree?
Real talk. I'm trying to take this little podcast run. So when it's over, I'm gonna know my full opinion on it. Some are great, and some are less than. You know what I mean? Me personally, when I do this thing, I try to learn from every experience. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
No matter what level they are. You know what I mean? I try to pick on like, oh, all right, I see what they was trying to do. Maybe I can actually follow through and implement that thing properly. Because it's been interesting. I'll say that it's been interesting.
Absolutely.
I don't normally do this little run, but my baby taking me around, so I'm here. I'm here for all that. All right.
Absolutely. And like you said, you try to learn something from each one of them. And I do the same thing no matter what I do in life. I try to learn from every experience, and a lot of experiences, not like I said, it's not always the greatest. And people have to realize some people do things as a hobby, other people do it as professionals. Some people try to be extra deep, but you got to make sure it works in your favor. And whether you do it as a hobby or as a profession, things should still be done in decency and order, especially if there's other parties involved. So I want to take this time to really give some pointers so your experience can be better as a podcaster as well as a guest. You know what I'm saying? Because time is valued, and time is something that you can't get back. Especially when, even if you're at a radio station or in the comfort of your home, you still have to get prepared. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your camera ready, make sure sound is on point. Make sure all the hiccups are out the way. It's just so many different things you have to do. You have to make sure you have nothing else on your schedule. Like, you schedule it like it's an event, like it's a conference call, like it's a meeting, like it's something of importance, because you can't have anything else in that time. So you're opening up 30 minutes to an hour window for someone, right?
No, facts. Facts. And as I said earlier, some are more serious than others. So, and I am literally trying to learn from every experience. That's what I do. That's what I do in the DJ world. You know what I mean? I don't care what level you're on. You Jazzy Jeff or Johnny John. You know what I'm saying? I try to learn from every experience. You know what I mean? Because I can the way my mind works. I can learn something from everyone. I can learn not to do stuff too. You know what I mean? I'll be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. So let's just make this work.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so during this run, like I said, it's been great overall. A few little things. One of the most hot mess moments was when we were supposed to be on a podcast, and somebody hit us up, and literally, I'm having a conversation with the people. Week or two before, I'm having a conversation with them the day of. I'm having a conversation with them an hour or two before, and I'm asking them about their platform. It's a platform I've never even heard of. I'm asking them, all right, so let me research it so I could be prepared for it, because every platform is not the same. You have to make sure everything is good to go on your end, even as a guest. You know what I'm saying? Hi. And so I wanted to research it, and certain ones you have to like really sign up for it and stuff. And that's something you will want to tell your guest ahead of time, because if you just tell them show up at 7, if that's all you say, in their mind, all I have to do is click a button. The average person is not going to think that it's more than just pressing a button, especially if you didn't let them know.
Well, yeah. Well, let's do this. Let's just tell them what we do. You know what I'm saying? When we set our things up, you know what I mean. as soon as we confirm the guest, we normally send them the link. You know what I mean? And do our due diligence and follow up with the folks to make sure nothing changes on their end because life happens. You don't know, something may happen to some guests somewhere because it has happened. You know what I mean? And luckily, we're able to either adjust that, either us come on in and just do what we do, or we schedule that guest. So that's what we do. You know what I mean? Make sure our sound is right, our sound is tight. I think it's great today. You know what I mean? It's been a work in progress with this little move, but I think Shay, what up though? So that's what we do. All right?
Hey, Shay. Absolutely, that's definitely something that we do so they are prepared. Because even in the whole pandemic, when majority of the world became more virtual, just because the whole world became virtual, the whole world didn't become virtual. There's still a lot of people who don't know what Zoom is. A lot of people still don't know what StreamYard is. I've heard a new one called Riverside, Podbeam, Google Meets. Is that what it is? Google Hangout? It's different ones like that. Restream. It's just so much that people are not familiarized with. So it's up to you as the one in charge to at least ask if they're familiarized with it and see if they know how to work it. And remember, when you first started, was there anything they had to do in order to be a part of it? Because you want it to be a smooth transition for people to be on your platform, right? And sometimes people don't do that. One of the cases, it was a new platform. We researched it, ready to go. It was time. Haven't heard from the person since. Literally haven't heard from the person since. Now you wasting our time, our energy. We are very busy people, and we took this hour out just for you. That is so tacky, and that is so unprofessional. I'm hoping nothing happened to the dude, because like I said, I haven't heard from him. But that's not cool. You was going to say something, Nino?
No. See, what I do, I literally try not to give energy to that stuff. You know what I mean? Real talk, I hope, hope the person is good, hope they're fine. The way things are in their life. But the way I actually function in life, I cannot give that stuff energy. So real talk. I hope they're good. So on to the next.
Absolutely, on to the next. But in my experience, I don't give it energy, but I still have the right to feel some type of way because I'm allowing you an hour of my life, and now that it's two of us, I'm allowing you an hour of our lives, which is very busy. But some people, they don't really think it's that big of a deal. And that's the scary part about society.
It's life now.
Yeah. It's like nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it is what it is. My bad. Things happen, in certain situations where people will just brush it off. But in a lot of situations, they'll brush it off if it's their era, but they want answers if the tables was turned. It's kind of like I always say in the entrepreneurship world, a lot of people want to be a boss. A lot of people want to be in charge. A lot of people have a lot of demands, but they are not the same when it comes to them being a client or a customer.
Facts. All right, so what does the T-Quest with DJ El Nino, what we got coming up? Talk to the people about. Where's it at? Up there.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to point to the thing up top. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Up there somewhere.
What, the T-Quest show with DJ El Nino?
Facts. Yeah, that part.
Okay. So, with our show, we have some new surprises coming up on the show because we want to really build it to where it needs to be. It's a great platform. We know you guys all enjoy it, but we always like to elevate and increase in everything that we do. So we're gonna start having some more cool commercial segments, and we're thinking about having an intro song, and we may even do a contest with some artists because we definitely link up with a lot of artists that's very talented. So that may be the wave. What you think, Nino?
You know me. I'll try anything once. Not anything. Pause. Facts. Facts. That's facts. Nah, get out of here with that. That is not true. I will not try anything once. But I'll definitely willing to try that. You know what I mean? To do a little twist. You know what I mean? We got some celebs coming up. We got some independent artists coming up. We got the whole gamut of folks coming up on this piece because I know I've noticed the viewers tend to like when we have celebs on so we gonna throw a few more in there just because you know what I mean. And I know they love when the independent artists up here and their songs are great, so they like wow, let's get that. So we got some of that coming up soon.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love the fact that our viewers give the independent artists a chance as long as they handle themselves well and tell the story in a way that people can receive it properly. Because going back to the title of the show, it's my experience, which means it's the viewer's experience and their first experience with you. So
Facts.
even if your song is okay, if the experience with you on the show is great, then most likely they may take the chance to check you out.
That's real. That's very true. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Even with celebrities, I know you guys enjoy it the most because you relate to them because you know of them. But we appreciate the fact that you give our independent artists a chance to listen to their stories, see what they're about, because they want to be heard too. Because if they blow up tomorrow, all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, isn't that so that was on the T-Core show, DJ Anito? All of a sudden, now you want to stream them, now you want to support them. No, support them now in your first experience with them. Support them now. Do not wait till later. Either you like them or you don't, period.
Facts. If the song is hot, just do your due diligence and check it out. Early. You know what I mean? Be that person that's like, yo, I'm into this. I had this before anybody was playing it. You know what I mean? Just be that person.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Not just DJs. Because I know if y'all hear that kind of stuff. Ado, that's what we doing.
I don't know why that comes up like that.
I don't know.
It's the weirdest thing. Now, let me ask you, Nino.
Talk to me.
We it's so weird when you come up Facebook user. We've interviewed so many different people in such a variety.
Facts.
Now, let me ask, what type of guests would you mind seeing on the show that hasn't been on the show yet?
Hasn't. You know what? On the real, I think I'm gonna put the word out there. Anybody that knows anyone that's in the service industry, you know what I mean? That works on commissions and tips. I need somebody like that to come on the show because we got a show coming up that's going to address that. You know what I mean? So somebody that knows how to talk. You know what I mean? Has a nice way about them. Let's know so we will be on the show because I need that viewpoint. Even though I did that before in an earlier life. I want to know what the current somebody that's currently doing that, working in the service industry, because I want their thoughts on some stuff. So I definitely want that.
Absolutely, absolutely, because that's another topic that's been circulating for a minute, and it's long overdue for us to tackle it. So we're going to be tackling it soon.
OG, what up?
Call me. I contact you. Call me. But yeah, that's definitely a topic that needs to be tackled because it's getting out of hand, and we can always give our opinions on our experiences based off the title of the show. But we will love to hear from your perspective. But whoever is the service person, I'm hoping that they're open minded. Because some people, they only know one world, one way, and that's it with them. You can't change their mind. You can't say nothing to them. It is what it is. I don't want that type of person. We need someone who's more open minded.
Well, facts. And at the end of the day, if we agree to disagree, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. Period. I also want an English teacher on here to be stop that can defend this raglass English language. You know what I'm saying? How the hell did some of these words come up? You know what I mean? My mind thinks crazy sometimes, but that's real English language. Literally makes zero sense sometimes. All right.
The interesting part about the English language, which is like an epic fail for some people, the dictionary is changing so much because now there's a new word every day someone's making up, and long as it's trending and going viral, it's going to be in the dictionary. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy about that though is the new words added make sense for the most part. You know what I mean? It's not like gray that's spelled two different ways. Why?
I don't know.
Why? Literally, why? Why is read spelled two different ways? Read and red, same letters. Why? That makes no sense to me. But
Saturday. I remember when we were younger, people kept talking about Saturday. Is it with a D or is it with a T? Why are there words that's like KN, like knife, but it's with a K?
no.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's interesting.
Good knife.
Facts like Kevin. Boop. Cat Williams had in his comedy special. It's we're making life harder than it has to be. And I don't know if these cycles are ever going to change or break, but something has to happen. But the sad part is it may not.
Well, it's not. It's not. You know what I mean? These things been here for centuries. And they like adjust or adjust and adapt. That's what English language. When you try teaching that to somebody young, who is logical, who thinks logical, it's kind of odd because you're making them unlearn stuff that they already learned. You know what I mean? They look at a word. Like I said, red is my favorite word. They look at that word and they say have read because they learn the word is read. No, it's have read. You know what I mean? You can't simply just memorize the English language. You gotta understand like the text and the way that it's being presented, and that's a little hard when you're teaching younger folks. So.
Even when it comes to you hearing words a lot, you use them in everyday life, but you've never actually seen it written down. So when you're reading it, you may stumble, because I've done it before. I was like, wait a minute, wait. That's not the word. This is so and so, and it happens. It is not like you can't read. It's just craziness. Like, what was it? The word. You know what? Let me not embarrass myself on the show. But let's just say, sometimes when you read words fast and you pronounce it the way it is spelled, and then it clicks. Like, wait a minute, that's not how this word is actually pronounced. It's just complicated for no reason. But then when I think about it, if we open our minds, right? Let's look at other cultures. A lot of them have letters next to each other that we can't even pronounce in English. Like, we can't sound it out. Like CZH is, how do you pronounce that? Like, it's just random letters, but in their culture, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is it just us, or did a lot of people drop the ball? Even with the Chinese language is symbols, but they understand it. And I'm just like, how do you pronounce lines?
Well, they may think the same thing of us. You know what I mean? That's the way. That's the way they communicate. You know what I mean? That is their letters. You know what I mean? So they may look at our letters and like, wow. You know what I mean? Greek letters are similar, but they're different. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
That's all it is.
And once again, going back to their experience, my experience, it's just weird. That's why when they come to the United States and stuff, they're lost because a lot of it doesn't make sense, and a lot of it should be common sense, but it's just so complicated. Like, what in the world? And then if someone tried to ask you, everyone is so tense and frustrated and so fast paced and on the go. Nobody wants to help anybody anymore. You know, that's another topic.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm ready to tackle some of these shows that we got coming up, and I would love for someone who works in the service industry. You know what I mean? Someone that is articulate and understandable. You know what I mean? To come on here and chat it up with us.
Absolutely. Maybe I'll put like a post on my page and even in the different podcast rooms I'm in and seeing who can, so we can definitely set that up very soon. I do know someone who's not right now in the service industry but was, so I have a backup.
All right.
Just in case, so that definitely works. And for all you viewers, like I said, we don't want to have our shows just guests all the time because we're lit enough to hold down a show. So if you guys ever have any topics that you want us to discuss, you can send them to us and we'll consider it. We're not doing every topic. Let's be clear.
No, son.
We're not tackling every topic. Some of them is a little too thick, too uncomfortable, and that's not what the show is about.
Facts.
But we're open to suggestions if you guys want our opinions on anything, for sure.
Facts.
Okay, so I don't think we should do like a long show today.
Nah, we go with this.
You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that going back to something earlier, it's okay to know what you want, what you need. It's okay to do what you do. But be mindful of if there's another party involved. Just like in relationships. You may have your ways, but sometimes you have to adjust for your partner so you guys can move accordingly. As podcasters and radio personality, if you have guests, be mindful that this is their first experience with you, or maybe they came back, I don't know. Be mindful of the time. Be mindful when you send links. Be mindful of if your show is long and their segment is like 30 minutes in, you gotta let them know because they could be sitting there like, when do I come in? If that's your structure of your show, it's okay. But you have to respectfully tell the guests so they're not lost. In the streaming world, sometimes you have our guests in the back room. Acknowledge them, whether live or in a private chat or in a messenger. It's just a respect thing. I remember I was interviewing a show and they were so excited to interview me, and then I was excited to be on the show, and the show was 4 hours long that I got bored with the DJ mixes that I never got the chance to hear the show or the interview part of it. It probably came in third hour, second part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And that's something you should tell someone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I agree with that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, we'll talk. I thought some of these things were common sense.
Why are you frozen?
I'm frozen. I'm not frozen.
Or maybe it's just my screen.
Yeah. I just
You
personally, you can see me now?
No, but it's okay. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I thought some things were common sense. You know what I mean? I see somebody say something. I'm like, what up? I see. Just so somebody's not like, they don't know what the hell's going on sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's just me. That's just how I work. All right?
Absolutely.
Am I still frozen on yours?
No, it's okay.
Oh, all right.
It's okay.
Hopefully I wasn't looking crazy over there.
No, you're good. You're always good. You're always great.
Yeah, I like that. Talk that talk. All right?
Absolutely. But I just want to say this has definitely been fun. And just dropping some gems because some things come to mind. And sometimes you want to get it out. It doesn't always want to be in a reel online. Sometimes you just want to do a show about it. And that's what we did today. So, like I said,
just because.
yeah, like we said, just be mindful and actually care about another party involved if another party is involved. Because their experience with you is going to determine if they're going to have another experience with you. Personal life, relationships, going to restaurants or any place. Hey, have you tried this place before? I have, but I didn't have a great experience with them. Everyone's experience will be different, but you still want
Most
to
of the time.
facts.
Well, sometimes everybody thinks it's a rag-glass restaurant. Sometimes you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely, definitely don't. They like, hey girl, a person I can go to get my hair done. Yeah, I got my home girl. She do hair, she the bomb. Okay, and then your experience with her was like, never again.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Everyone experiences differently, but like I said, we want to see everyone be great. We want to see everybody shine, but just be mindful what you do. Like I said, what if there's another party involved? But we appreciate you guys jumping on with us, just doing a teaser, not doing a full show.
It's a little random, a little quick.
And like I said, if there's any people who are in the service business, right, and a teacher, English teacher. You guys know of one, definitely hit us up, let us know. And if any topics you guys want us to tackle and you want us to consider, definitely let us know. And if you ever want to be on the show,
The T-Quest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino. El Nino. Hey you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah. GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying. Promotional flyers. Yo, son. Promo videos. I need that. OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey, yo, let me get that. Professional one-sheets and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our website,
I'm on it right now.
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it.
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it.
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphics.